Hey everybody, Nick here, also known as the Bearded Housewife, and today we're going to be talking about the brand new Cricut 2x2 card mat. This is a card mat that can be used on the Cricut Explore and Cricut Maker series. It mimics the Cricut Joy card mat in that you can use the Cricut Insert Packs for making cards easily on your Cricut Maker or on your Cricut Explore machines. They also released 3 new card sizes, 2 of which are exclusive to the Cricut Maker and the Cricut Explore because of the size of the card. The largest one is almost a 5x7 card. I've been kind of playing around with this mat. I have some tips and tricks for you. I also have some comments, things that I don't really particularly like about it. But overall, I think it's a great mat, and especially one that will help with card making on the Cricut Explore and the Cricut Maker. So I'm going to show you a few of the designs that I have made specifically for these different cards. Within the download, I have 10 different cards for you. If you don't have any of the Cricut Insert Packs, don't worry. I'm going to show you at the end of the video how you can make your own insert cards using this card mat if you don't have those card packs. Before we do, make sure to hit like and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any card making fun. And with that, let's get to it. Step 1. Get the free SVG cut file. Okay, here we are at my blog, thebeardedhousewife.com. We're going to head to the Resource Library tab. If you don't have access to my free file library, you can click Get Access. You'll fill out a form and be emailed the password. But for now, we're going to click Enter the Library. Once you type in the password, you'll be brought to all the free files. You're going to want to look for number 126. That's the Cricut Insert Cards for using the Cricut 2x2 card mat. Click the hyperlink right here and download the file to your computer. Go ahead and unzip the file, and then we'll be ready to open up Cricut Design Space. Step 2. Upload the design to Cricut Design Space. We're in a new project in Cricut Design Space. We can head to Upload, Upload Image, and Browse. If I already downloaded the file onto our computer, I am using the S40 folder, and I'm going to click on the SVG and click Open and Upload. I'm going to highlight the image and then click Add to Canvas. Step 3. Convert score lines in any text. Okay, now that we have our project uploaded into Design Space, we can head up to Ungroup. And now we need to convert the text from basic cut to pen. So I'm going to highlight the text, come over to the operation panel and change that to pen. Right here is where you can change the color if you wish. Highlight the group and then click attach. I'm going to repeat that for the other card. Change that to pen under the operation menu. Highlight the group and click attach. Now we can head up to Make It. We're going to be using the card mat for this tutorial, so I'm going to select On Card Mat and then click Continue. And everything looks good here. Go ahead and click Continue. And I'm going to be using the insert cards, so I'm going to go ahead and select that as my base material, and we can head on over to the machine. Step 4. Cut out the design. So here is the card mat. We're going to take off the protective covers. So just like the Cricut Joy card mat, we're going to slide the card into the mat, line up the left and top edges, and then give it a nice press. Do that same thing for the second one. Okay, Now, because this is a brand new mat, I'm not going to use the brayer, but after I use this a few times, I will probably go ahead and use the brayer to make sure that everything is nice and adhered well. Now we can go ahead and open the machine. I like to set the mat underneath the mat guides right here, and then that gives me a good guide for these star wheels. You're going to want to move them to the center. So that they roll right in between here, because you don't want them to create grooves in your cards at all. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and load the machine. Looks like I can move that over just a little bit. There we go. Let's load our pen. And then cut. Alright, so our cards have been cut out. Now to remove them from the mat, I like to use my scraper just to kind of lift up the edges, and then I can slowly peel the card off of the mat. Now you can see that they're kind of curled. I just take it and kind of roll it with my fingers back, and then that pretty much flattens it out. And then once we put the insert in there, it should be all good to go. Now to clean these, just take your scraper and just kind of gather all those negative pieces. You could also keep these and use as embellishments for other cards. So I'm just kind of getting those off camera here. Alright, now we can put the covers back on the sticky portions of the mats. Alright, I like how this has the little notch for the hanger like the other mats do, so it will look nice on my wall. Step 5. Assemble your card. Alright, so now let's just go ahead and put our inserts in. You all should be used to that since we do a lot of insert cards on this blog. Okay, there's our Enjoy Retirement card. And there's our Congrats one. Okay, so let me go over all of the different cards that come in this download. So you saw the two square ones, Enjoy Retirement and Congrats. Now for the smallest of the insert cards, we have our little flower pot and our Sunshine. Now these are the R10 size. This is obviously the S40. And now for the R20, we have a cupcake and a special delivery. Super cute. For the R30, we have a wedding or anniversary card, and then a Get Whale Soon card. That one is super cute. Probably one of my favorites of all these designs. And then for the largest, for the R40, I love this Art Deco Thank You So Much card. And then a New Home card. Okay, so there you go. We are all set. We got 10 different cards here. Each one was made on the Cricut Card Mat. We have a really good selection here. We have some Just Because cards, a thank you card, a new baby card, a get well card, a retirement card, congratulations card, a wedding card, a new home card, and then a birthday or even just for fun card. How fun were all these designs? I love the variety that I've given you. This set of cards really could take you through the entire year. The card mat itself is very, very easy to use. I love the fact that you can make 4 different cards at the same time. I said at the beginning I was going to go through some of my tips and tricks, so I want you to make sure that you do use the Cricut brayer if you are experiencing any kind of poor cut. Because that just means that your card is not necessarily adhered well. So make sure that you're using the brayer. The second one is to make sure that those star wheels go all the way to the center, like I showed you in the tutorial. I have experimented with it on the edges, and it just is much better if you do move them to the center. I think it evens out the pressure. So make sure that you do that. Also, if you don't have any of the Cricut Insert Packs, it's not a big deal. If you have extra cardstock lying around, within the download, I have given you a card blank for each card size. So you'll have a card blank and you'll also have an envelope within that download. So when you go to download the file, there is a spot that says card blank and then design. If you don't have any of the Cricut Insert Packs, make sure to click card blank, and that will bring up the card blank for you to make before you use your card mat. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, make sure to reach out to me. I will be happy to help you out. Now, the thing that I don't particularly like about this is that we can't use multiple sizes of card on one mat. I mentioned this to Cricut and they did listen, and hopefully they'll come out with an update where we'll be able to use different sizes of the insert cards on one mat. Right now there is a way to work around that, but it's a lot of unloading the mat and reloading it to kind of trick Design Space into thinking that you are done with the first mat to move on to the next one. It's kind of confusing, and I don't really want to teach you that because I feel like that would be really confusing to some people. So I hope that they come out with a way for us to use not only different designs like we already can with this mat, but different card sizes. Because that would be great to be able to do one R10, one R20, one R30, and one R40 all on one card mat. And I really hope that they do implement that soon. Overall, I think this is a great addition. I think it's a great thing to have for the Cricut Maker and the Cricut Explore. It definitely makes card making easier, because that's one thing that we really like about the Cricut Joy is how quick and easy you can make these simple cards. So it's a great thing to have. I would love to know your thoughts. Leave me a comment below if you have used the card mat, or if you think that it's a great addition or not so great addition to the Cricut mat lineup. For now, I'm Nick. I'm also known as the Bearded Housewife. I hope that this was informative for you, and I will see you at the next card making video. Bye!